Nuala O'Fallon, 1940 to 2008, was raised in Clontarf, Dublin, Ireland, to hard-working parents who were unhappy in their marriage. Nuala was raised to believe that a woman was meant to marry and have children, and saw the parts of society that professed that falling in love was the ultimate destiny, the state that once achieved was meant to bring fulfillment. Yet she saw herself with much more potential. Educated at University College Dublin, the University of Hull, and Oxford University in her later years, Nuala shocked audiences by writing publicly of her sexual promiscuity in her 20s. Quote, "Looking back on my life, I may have slept with people for loads of reasons, even including for the exercise, but I never was intimate except with 3 people in my life." Close quote. Nuala became a journalist, a biographer of Irish criminal Chicago May, a documentary maker, a television producer, and an author, most famous for her memoirs called Are You Somebody? And Almost There, both of which were on the New York Times bestsellers list. She wrote eloquently and shockingly about her upbringing in Ireland, and was open about her bisexuality, including her long-term relationships with John Lowe Beer during the time she lived in New York in a domestic partnership, and female reporter Nell McCafferty, with whom she was with for 15 years. Nuala never had children of her own. She regularly advocated for social justice, challenging systems of patriarchy and traditions in government and religion. During a time when she felt completely at peace in her life, she began suffering pains and was diagnosed with metastatic cancer. She began wearing wigs and eventually going out in public bald, and she spoke about her experiences, famously revealing her cancer in a media interview. Quote, "I thought that there'd be me and the world, but the world turned its back on me." And, "Even if I gained time through the chemotherapy, it isn't time I want, because as soon as I knew I was going to die soon, the goodness went out of life." Close quote. Nuala died 1 month after her interview, in her mid-60s.